Today I'm going to show you one of the first tricks that I learned for this game. It's on the Derelict map, and it's how to get onto these rafters here that are above the LZ and the alternate LZ. So the first and easiest way kind of shortcuts the whole process, and it's the Havoc Trooper just jumping from the glass hallway and floating across until you can grab onto the ledge. Outside of the Havoc Trooper floating there, there's two ways that all the other characters can get up. The first and easiest way is along the west wall, and Krogan can't go this way, they have to take the next way, but everybody else can get up this way quite easily. So you're going to see a container to the right of LZ, you jump on top of that container, then jump onto the shelf on the wall, and right there where I'm shooting is where we're going to aim our jump. You jump, dash, slide down slightly, and jump again. From there you can jump across to the left, which is out of bounds, so you have to quickly jump back to the right. And once you're here, you can either stay right here above LZ or jump dash across to the other rafters. No matter which one you pick, you're in the most secure spots on the map. So this last way is actually the first way that I saw somebody get up, and it's my least favorite, because apart from being able to fall when you're making the initial jump, it's also very easy to fall as you work your way around the ledge. On this one, you can see the jump, dash, jump working, but there is actually a little ledge that you can clip onto there if you target your initial jump right. And once you've made the initial landing, it gets tricky. It's not as easy as the other one where you can just jump and then jump back. You have to jump dash your way around the whole obstacle that you're on to reach the other side. So once you're up here, again, you're in the most defensible spots on the map. You're protected by invisible walls depending on where you're standing. They'll block enemy fire and they'll block yours as well. And here's how you can put it to use in an actual match. I mean, this one's not platinum, but it works just as well there as long as you get up before the enemies start shooting you.
Clear. Keep it up.
So moving up the little slope that's here, getting as close as you can get to where the wall connects to the ceiling, you're completely covered and you won't be targeted by pretty much anything.
We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
But you may draw a few enemies to LZ, like that fiend that you can see. Now you can see the invisible wall is blocking my paw, so we move forward slightly, and boom. But now the enemy can target you as well. The further you move out on the ledge, the more vulnerable to enemy fire you're going to be. There's the invisible wall again, so we move forward slightly. There we go. Now, you can have a lot of fun with these positions up here. I've done multiple two-man platinums where I'm the Avenger down on the ground running around with the enemies, and then somebody who can actually aim will go up in the rafters and pretty much stay there for the entire match, shooting the enemies from the various positions. And I should also mention that if you're going to try and solo from here, or if you're two-manning with a cloaker on the ground, most of the enemies on the back half of the map, they're just going to freeze where they are. They're not going to bother moving because they don't have anything they can actually target onto. So whoever's in the rafters is really only going to be in danger from enemies that are in immediate line of sight from them. Which means that soloing from this position is going to be problematic for most classes for that exact reason. Those enemies on the back half of the map, they're not going to come to you, so no matter what, you're going to have to go down and deal with them directly. And I say for most classes because classes that have a turret or a remnant VI can use the turret or the remnant VI to lure enemies from the back half of the map into line of sight. Wait until about 5 seconds or less, and then drop down.
Mission complete. Full team secured.